Hello students, let's check the topic that you saw in your video. As you remember, you saw something about obligation, prohibition, and not obligation or not necessary. Okay, let's check some examples. Obligation. For obligation, we use the expression must or have to or has to, according to the subject. The difference between must and have to is that in must, is an speaker obligation, personal obligation. With have to or has to is not a speaker obligation, external obligation. Let's check some examples. This is me and I am recording. So I say, I must record the video for the class. Must, personal obligation. Y digo, yo debo grabar un video para las clases o para la clase. Personal, yo a mí misma es a la que yo me impongo esta obligación. Another example, this is Tom. Tom has to clean his bedroom or his mom will get angry. Tom tiene que limpiar su habitación o su mamá se enojará. External obligation, algo externo lo obliga. ¿Quién es? Su mamá. Por eso lo hace, no porque él quiera. It's very easy. Now, prohibition. In prohibition, we are going to use the contraction mustn't or must not. This is a cell phone, but it's not permitted. Example, we mustn't use the cell phone in class. It's a prohibition. Nosotros no debemos usar el celular en clase. It's a prohibition. Very simple. When something is not necessary, no obligation, we are going to use don't have to with its objects or doesn't have to with he, she, it. Okay, here you have a new notebook, a recycled notebook, and an old notebook. Example, the students don't have to buy a new notebook for the English class. Los estudiantes no tienen que comprar un cuaderno nuevo para la clase de inglés. No es necesario, no es obligatorio. Puede ser viejo, reciclado o nuevo. Entonces, no tienen que comprar. It's not necessary. Very easy. Okay? Now, which is the structure? The first element is the subject. Students, we, I, or Tom. The next element, the expression, must, have to, or has to for obligation, mustn't for prohibition, and don't have to or doesn't have to for not obligation. Then, the very simple form, buy, use, record, or clean. And then the complement, video for the class, his bedroom, etc., etc. Very easy. Okay, this is the structure, 1, 2, 3, 4 elements. Let's check more examples. You is the subject, have to copy this structure in your notebook. Have to. Tú tienes que copiar. Es external obligation, have to. Esta estructura en tu cuaderno. ¿Por qué? Porque yo te lo digo. Yo, profesor, te lo estoy pidiendo. You have to copy. I mustn't ignore my students' questions and doubts. Yo no debo de ignorar, ¿verdad? No debo de ignorar las preguntas de mis estudiantes. Es mi obligación atenderlos. Okay. Next one, next example. I don't have to use a video conference for my classes. No tengo que usar videoconferencia para mis clases. Si la utilizo, qué bueno, y si no, pues tampoco pasa nada. No es necesario. Okay? This is very easy. See you next class. Bye bye.